It is award season, believe it or not. The Los Angeles Film Critics Association kicked it off last night. Tonight, it's going to be the new film critics. Tomorrow, Golden Globe nominations will be announced. All of this, of course, leading up to the big prize in March, the Oscars. So here to handicap the award season for us is Tom O'Neill of TheEnvelope.com. It's going to be a very different award season leading up to the Academy Awards. More nominations allowed. No longer just 5 for Best Film, 10. How does that change things?
Well, actually, among Oscar snobs like me and maybe you, we're not fooled one bit, because usually the movie that wins Best Picture is the one that is also nominated and wins Best Director. So if you only have 5 nominees for Best Director, when you look at the list of 10 nominees for Best Picture, just throw out the 5 that don't have their directors nominated. So really, in terms of guessing who's going to win, it's not going to have an impact, but it's going to have a huge financial impact on the other side, which is a great positive thing for the Oscars, because in recent years, voters have gotten very snobbish and have done only art house movies, when last year the movie of the year, The Dark Knight, not just in terms of box office, but in terms of social impact, everything, wasn't even nominated.
That financial impact you're talking about is sort of bringing in the audience, the popcorn films that most people love going to see at the big screen, not the art house films. But what does this do for the studios themselves? I mean, does this open the doors a little bit to some of the smaller studios to get a bigger piece of the awards pie?
Yeah, when they've been dominating in recent years, while we see these little Slumdog Millionaires and No Country for Old Men win, the problem has been the popcorn pictures are excluded, which didn't used to be the case. Jaws, The Towering Inferno, Airport, Raiders of the Lost Ark. These were movies in years past that were nominated for Best Picture. Recently, we've seen this snobbish left turn that they've taken. So the question is this year, Avatar. It's going to be the biggest grossing movie of the year, maybe after New Moon. Can that get in? Well, it will get in if there are 10 nominees.
What's your top 5 list? I mean, who do you expect to be on that nomination?
I think in terms of actual movies that could win Best Picture, we're talking about Inglourious Basterds, Quentin Tarantino's movie. I think that will win. Today, the Critics' Choice nominations came out for the broadcast film critics. It led with the most. I think it's going to lead to more.
For Best Film?
For Best Film, I think, yes. It's going to probably lead the Golden Globe nominations tomorrow. We've forgotten about it because it came out in August.
Right.
Up in the Air, the George Clooney movie is going to lead for... most other Oscar pundits who disagree with me say Up in the Air, George Clooney's movie will win Best Picture. I don't buy that. It's going to be nominated. The Hurt Locker, which won the LA Critics, as you mentioned yesterday, will be one of the 5. And we'll see Precious, you know, the movie that tugs your heartstrings. Yeah, but it's a wonder. It's this year's Slumdog Millionaire. It's the one that really grabs your heartstrings and won't let go.
And that may be leading to some further nominations and may pull in more viewers to this year. So potential winners not only for the studios, but for the TV networks themselves as well. Thank you so much for handicapping that list for us.